Hey, what's up my good people? Huyu ni Mr.Kamanda hapa. Mazee leo nawapigia content ya kuonyesha venye place inaitwa Najma Mansoura. This is a very famous area actually. Very well known. Mtu yote mwenye amekuja doa huwezi niambia hujaijua Mansoura ama hujaifika Najma area. Sasa leo mtakuja na mimi, nitawapeleka street 2-3 yani muone venye wasiwa na ataendesha gari kwa barabara. Wenye streets zinakaa, watu sema Najma hukuwa na wase wengi sana kwa sababu ya ma apartments, but mi na believe ni mtaa unaweza pata kila kitu yenye unataka. Ukitaka screwdriver unapata, unaona. Ukitaka think of anything, yani think of hata ukitaka kununua spare part ya gari ama spare part ya fridge, kila kitu iko hapa Najma Mansoura. Sasa leo kuja na mimi nitawapeleka hapa kwa barabara, mtaona venye watu wana drive peaceful. Ukifika kwa roundabout, kwa sababu hii place hakuna signal tunapita, na wapeleka tu barabara zenye hazina signal, unaona. Muone roundabout, muone venye watu wanangojana, the kind of vehicles that are being driven. Tutaenda mpaka super tununue nini, tuna super tununue kakitu, muone venye wasee kama wako courteous, wanaelezeaje customer. Tunaweza nunua hata kitu kamoja alafu turudi. So watu wangu, follow Mr.Kamanda on YouTube, enda pale, piga comment yako, subscribe mazee, alafu piga na hiyo notification bell every time, yani tukipiga video unakuanga unatokea. Sasa leo nimeamua siwaletee msee, leo nimeamua wacha niwaletee streets. So this is how we left. Good thing yani about this place of yani where I'm coming from, there is not so much traffic yani, you know. As you can see, there is not so much people on the road. There is not so much vehicles on the road. Tunatoka tu pole pole. People still park along the road. This is the place, by the way, I ever made a story that one time my car was stolen. Okay. Nevertheless, now we headed to, you know, this is another intersection that we just passed by. We are headed to, this is the famous Mansoura Road. To your right, you'll go to Kachara Market, by the way. That is where we usually buy any cheap furnitures. Ukitaka kuweka kitu kwa nyumba, this is where you usually can get any furnitures, viti, vitu zozote tu yani zenye bandia watu wametupa wakarokota, wakaenda wakatengenezesha kama hizi zenye tunatumia. So usually before you cross the road yani, or you enter the highway, unangoja because hapa hakuna signal. Unangoja uone kama kuna kagari kanatoka on the other side, and eventually tunaingia. Usually yani bins, as you can see, dust bins are packed yani hapo kando ya barabara, and then you know watu wa Kanjo, they come in the evening, wanajitanga baladia, they collect yani for free. People don't pay for that. So this is the first roundabout. Usually we give yani priority to the vehicles from the left, okay. And then we have money exchange here. There is a small ATM from the left side, you know. Vehicles parked alongside the road. Usually yani there is no theft, unaweza acha gari yako hapa. Sasa hii ndio ile Mansoura yenye sasa watu wanajulikana yani, iko na visanga kabisa. The traffic is moving slow. Ndio sasa it's around 5 actually. So there is not so much activities yani, by the way. Sahi Ramadan is done, guys are no longer fasting, you know. Good thing about driving here Qatar, as you can see, every driver ana indicate. If you want, you know, to go right, you have to indicate. Huyu mtu mwingine mimi ama mtu mwenye ana drive anasimama anangoja, you know, and then you can proceed. So and then tunaingia roundabout ya pili. As you can see, usually as you can see, hiyo gari nyeko mbele ni gari sasa inaenda imebeba, ni gari ya kampuni. Those number plates are unique number plates that are usually given to companies actually. So this is the number plate that is usually given, inakuanga black in color, okay. Hizi zingine zenye sio black, zenye zinakuwa hii color ingine sijui ni white, hiyo sisi hatujui hizi I don't know whether to call it red or maroon. Ndizo zinakuanga za civilians, okay. Usually yani Mansoura has lots of, you know, apartments. That is why people say that it is crowded. That is why People also say that yani everything ukitaka spanner, ukitaka anything, you can always get it Mansoura. So here tunapiga kona moja tutoke kwa busy highway. This is now we are headed to Almira. Almira is just a few meters away hapo mbele. So actually these are residential areas. Hapa ni watu wanaishi, si ati ni nini, unaona. And then now usually if you are careful you'll notice yani there is a stop sign that is indicated on the road. So usually you give priority yani to the vehicles zenye ziko kwa main highway, and then zikishapita you also can do the same. See this guy yani lazima tumie indicator, just like I've mentioned yani in my previous conversation before. You have to indicate yani usually mandatory. I think it's discipline that you have to indicate yani wherever you're going. If you have to stop temporarily on the road, you have to put the hazards yani, as you can see. So I have put my indicator. I am coming to Almira. This is famous Almira that is at Al Mansoura, and inakwanga imeshikana na another supermarket called Ansar Gallery. It's a small store, not like the other big stores. Usually, by the way, this supermarket or this small mall inakuanga iko packed yani, inakuanga iko packed tu yani, ni ngumu upate parking hapa. So I was very lucky. I didn't struggle so much yani to get parking. So usually this house that you see on the corner, it is usually yani an electricity house. Here they call it Karama building. Karama is what they use yani the term they use for instead of us saying electricity house or whatever house that yani that Kenya Power can use to temporarily store voltages na kuregulate venye wanapeana stima. That is what they use. So this is here we are now. Really I didn't struggle so much, but usually if you come on late kidogo, sometimes it's very hard to find parking hapa. Okay, I was very lucky. Kama mtu kakatoka pale nikasema hey, lazima tuingie hapo, so then we got our parking spot there, na hivyo tukaeka gari yetu, and then sasa tutaingia kwa supermarket tuangalie mbili tatu ni nini inaendelea. Usually yani watu wana stroll tu, weather ni mzuri bado. We still didn't transition yani completely to summer. The weather is a little bit conducive yani, I can say same like yani home country. This is the famous it's called Almira. Almira is a government I call it a supermarket or a small mall. So this is where we're headed. I'll show you yani whatever that is inside, so please come with me. Yep, tukashuka tena tukasema sasa let's go to the market, let's go to the supermarket yani, let's see what yani we can buy. We didn't plan like we were buying anything. As you can see, this is Almira. This is the famous Almira, by the way. People usually say, I believe Almira is a government store, by the way. I don't know whether it's purely owned by government or government has lots of shares yani on it, because usually even my TV that I have, by the way, I bought it at Almira at a very discounted price. And some of the electronics usually yani I prefer buying at Almira, because every time that you have the item is faulty, you can always go back to them and they will be willing to listen to you. They will they can even take it back and they can repair it, and then they will give it back to you yani, unless it's faulty. So tukapita hapa kuchekicheki venye wamepanga ma stalls yani, it's a very it's a big mall, not so big yani. And sisi tukasema tuangalie nini, tuangalie microwave, tuangalie fridge, tuangalie cooker, let's see kitu kidogo that yani we can buy just to show you how we make purchases yani here at Almira. So nikaangalia nikakumbuka kama microwave kako kamechapa, nikasema let me check on the microwave. So I looked at this microwave, it's 3-in-1, wanasema sijui iko liters. So I learned yani microwave is also yani, people buy microwave in terms of how many liters. That is in terms of inakaa kubwa aje, Then I came back, I checked again. I was asking, now what is the difference between click-on and Hisense? This is, one is how much, the other one is how much. You see, this one they have mentioned, this is 3-in-1. These are the microwave they have not even mentioned, and I was now confused, yani. So naangalia, this is 2, what, this is 3, and I was like, okay, somebody came, yani, nikajua if I would, take some time, somebody would come, and I asked him, hey bro man, unaweza nionyesha yani how things zinaenda hapa, naweza ongelesha nani so that yani we can see venye naweza pataka kama microwave kadogo niendange tunawomia food yangu sasa venye tunaishi peke yetu. And then he came, what he told me, you see this microwave, it is 149 Qatar riyals. And I asked him, okay, it is 149, yo, really? Okay, so how much? Can you show me? Can you open? This one, when you put power, without food, it can work. For example, if I don't put anything in the inside, okay, and then I put on, will it work, or there has to be something inside? No. I'm checking this. Maswali nikauliza, mimi nikawambia lazima munitestie, how Kenyans we do, lazima hata kama ni kila kitu, hata pliers, they have to test the pliers for you. So I told them, you know what, I need to see how it is working, please, yani you have to put it on power, let's see. Wakati nipeleka pale, they powered the microwave, wakaeka on. Nikawambia hii microwave na inazunguka ikifanya, nikauliza what is mambo gani haya, wakaniambia this is okay, yani we had a few chat. Nikauliza kama inafanyaje, nikaona Mkenya mwingine amepita pale, mazee amefurahia nimenunua ka microwave, and I was happy by the way. Anyway, so tukapiga story kidogo, nikawauliza hebu ifungue, nikauliza maswali mbili kidogo, wakanielezea. Nikawambia namna gani bana, mimi ni sawa tu, haina shida, nitapita hapa, nimekubali, nitainunua. And then I asked them one thing, so this microwave, without promotion, how
without
much?
promotion 269.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll go around then I'll come, okay? Just like that, wadau, just like I've told you, imagine this microwave, they have sold it at 149. So I just asked this guy, you heard him say, yani, that, without promotion, this microwave is 149. Mimi mbio nikapita pale, nikalipa vitu zangu, nikatoka. So I met this guy, he told me, what, man, you cannot leave before we give you a warranty. Just follow me. Nikamfuata, wakaenda pale, chap, yani, without wasting time. Look at the customer service, this guy, and was very fast. He took my items, and he went. I'm standing aside, I'm not doing anything, and he's pushing my trolley. He goes, he requests for you see, I'm being stamped, the warranty. He takes the warranty, he gives me back the warranty, and then he pushes my trolley out. Tunatembea na yeye, he pushes the trolley up to the end, mpaka huko nje. You can see the kind of customer service. I didn't even ask for it, and he's very fast, he needs to go, run so that he can come back and take care of another client. I'm showing you, this is the warranty that I was given. They have given me 1 year warranty. Anyway, before 1 year, labda kaka microwave naona ni kadogo katakuwa kamechapa. So either way, we came out. Usually there are guys outside here, see these guys. Usually these guys are waiting for any customer that is coming from the supermarket and asking them if they need taxi or Uber services. So unfortunately we had a car, so we were not able to use them. Yeah, so see how fast this guy is. And imagine he did not even ask for anything. I decided, let me give him a small tip. But this is the kind of customer service that you'll find in Qatar. I wish this would be reciprocated all the world. We packed our microwave, and it was time to hit the road, go back. Funny enough, I went in like 5:50. I was coming out around 6, and already it was getting dark. You can see people also come out to cycle. It's very good to exercise cycling. Yeah, so we headed back home. Look at how buildings look beautiful at night. Look at how Ansar Gallery, and they have very beautiful colors at night. Wallah, I love these Ansar Gallery colors. Yani they so beautiful. Actually, Qatar is very, very beautiful. Yani it looks so beautiful at night, yani even more than during the day. I don't know yani what the kind of lights or wherever yani they have installed, but they make it very beautiful. So usually we drive left. I took my left. These are residential areas. I have a friend of mine who used to stay in this building. Big up to you, Eric. Yep, now same way that I came home, I came to the market. Now I'm leaving, I'm driving straight on. Look at how beautiful the residential buildings are. Yani really, I would wish, look, yani. And then there are street lights all over. Funny thing, yani, it's just merely 6 in the evening, and you can see it's already getting dark. But even one thing that I needed you guys to realize is that in Qatar we don't even use full lights. We don't use full lights, and you don't need full lights to drive. We say that it's haram, yani, because you cannot be yani flashing over other drivers on the road, because the lights will be affecting them. Why do you even need full light, yani, even when there is no place? Even without, what happens to me most of the time, guys, that I can't even tell you right now. What happens is that yani sometimes I drive many times, and then I realize yani after people or other drivers hoot from behind, or from the other direction, informing me or reminding me that hey bro, man, you need to turn on your headlamps. So yeah, see, this is the famous mosque that is at Al Mansoura. One thing about Qatar, yani, you cannot go 100 let me say 100 meters yani without seeing a mosque. And the other thing about Qatar, there is nowhere that you will go that there is no construction, either for a building or for a road. This is how slow it would become. Basically, this is not traffic, because there is a roundabout yani on the other side, and a signal, and a turn that yani vehicles are coming from the left, because there is no signal, so we have to wait. Because of that, yani, we have to wait for a couple of minutes. Look how beautiful yani the shops are. There is no like grill. There is no way like you can say they are so protected, because they are afraid of that thieves might break anything. This is not even Doha. This is Al Mansoura. People say people that live, residents that reside around Al Mansoura are struggling, because we pay cheaply for the tenancy. But look how beautiful it looks. Wait till I take you to my next episode, then when I'll be taking you around Doha, around any beautiful places that you will love the vicinity, and every time that you would want to come back and watch the videos now and then. Otherwise, guys, I hope you really have enjoyed the night. See, this is Qatar Airways buildings, by the way. Qatar Airways has the majority of these buildings towards this area, because most of their staff are staying in these buildings. And usually, what Qatar Airways does when it takes, takes accommodations for their staff, they take, a very large area, and so that many buildings within the same area, and then they are able to accommodate their staff there, so that it's easy and for them pick up and drop off in the evening. Every place there is always traffic bumps. There is traffic signs that you can see. That is a traffic sign that you've just seen, that is showing you that there is a school, and you need to be careful. There is a speed limit that you need to follow. You cannot drive more than 30 where there is a school. They say in Qatar, you would rather hit another car, but don't dare even hit a pedestrian. This is how beautiful Qatar is. This is how beautiful it looks. So watu wangu wako nika short tour venye watu wanasema huku sasa ndio mashinani, but you can see as much as bado ni Al Mansoura. It looks very beautiful. Just go to like the video, comment, subscribe maze, and hit this the notification button. Till next time maze, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Till our next episode, take care.